Hey guys, Nebris here, and welcome to another episode of Feed the Beast. I am standing in front of my very first piece of Iridium. I got a Silk Touch pick that Packrat has lent me, and there we go, Iridium ore, looking pretty. So I have accomplished quite a bit since our last episode. Let me just scale the volume down a little bit. I sound just a bit too loud there. Actually, maybe I should turn down the master volume. That's what it is. That's different than what I want. Back to 50. I usually play, what is it, 80? No, that's my moodiness, or brightness. Moodiness. I get very moody when I play, so. So yes, I found that while caving, but didn't have a silk touch. So, yeah. I have one now. Oh, sorry, I thought I left some copper there. But that was just amber. Nobody likes amber. If your name's Amber, I'm sorry. Somebody likes you, I'm sure. Alright, I'm gonna get back to Spawn Village, and I have a lot to show you guys. I have pretty much dominated this industrial craft thing, and I'm really close to a matter fabricator. It's only a matter of time till I get more of this lovely iridium. Stay tuned, I'll be there in a sec. I just got in my boat and started sailing a bit, and then I saw this through the corner of my eye. That looks like a dungeon. Just gonna completely ignore that village there. But that definitely looked like a dungeon to me. Right in some marble, oh yes. Now, I hear tell there are such things as creeper dungeons, and the prospect of that really excites me. However, this appears to be a regular old spider dungeon. Poor guys. So, let's see. Ooh, cherry sapling. Lovely. Work cart, wheat, redstone. I really don't care for that stuff. I haven't even been mining the mossy. It's a one-way thing there. Because, I mean, there's so many cool things like marble to play with. Who wants mossy? Which is like so wrong, because that's the thing that everyone has to mine. But not this season, not today. No more. Alright, I'll be back with you guys when I get spawn this time for real. Hello everyone, I am back at spawn. Look what's going on. We have Badge's place over there. It looks like some sort of star fort. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with him. There's a portal, there's the mine, there's pyros. This is a cool little thing. He's been doing some Thaumcraft stuff as well, which I do not understand. And he's been taking all my shards, I guess. Good has gone crazy. And I think that's the only word to describe this, is crazy. And his turtles have just, wow. They just went down little by little and ate everything. They ate the world. Um, yeah, Packrat and the gyms are working on a huge biofuel center over here. We'll take a look at that. Basically, they're making all the farms out here, and they're trying to fill up that tank of biogas, I think, or biofuel. I don't know which it is. I really haven't worked that much. As you can see, we've moved our line. It was a very effective line while it lasted, but I wanted to move it, so I moved it. Now we have this building over here. It's incomplete at the moment, but this is our power station. If you're wondering what this black rock is, it is basalt brick. You mine it from a volcano, which we have one over there. The white stuff is marble. It's beautiful. I love it. This is the main entrance. Ta-da! I'm going to have trader mats here, reception desk. It's going to look pretty. It's going to be a mostly aesthetic thing. Which reminds me. Boop. I need to plug this hole right here. In here is going to be a little teleporter. So what I want to do is recreate the Team Rocket, or not Team Rocket, but what is it? There's one place, some sort of skyscraper you go into in the middle city. I forget their names, but it was Silphco Tower or something like that. And basically, this was everyone's like least favorite part of the game because it's just a maze of teleporters, and that's kind of what I want to recreate with this power station. Is just this teleporter is going to take you to a centralized teleport pad room, and from there you can go into other teleporters that take you to other various places, like the office building that's going to start going up. It's not going to be a very tall building, it's mostly going down underground. Um, there's there's a lot going on in here, but first let's check out this. I moved the blast furnace over here. I have an MFE under the blast furnace, so it feeds directly into that. Um, that's basically going to allow us to not have that stupid insufficient power in line thing, which has been really bothersome. And if it does happen, you can just throw a lat pack in here and power it up perfectly. We have an industrial grinder over here, which is where this iridium's going to go. I need a water cell to do that, though. We'll get that soon. In fact, let's get that right now. Do we have an empty cell? No, we don't. Right here is going to be the implosion compressor. I don't know when that's going to happen, but it's going to happen here. um, yes, here's my safe. Here's what I've been working. I've got a lot of diamonds recently. Um, this is my lapis, glowstone, redstone, gunpowder collection. I've been working towards the whatchamacallit, the quantum generator. No, matter fabricator. I already have the two teleporters and two highly advanced machine blocks. I have tons of titanium. For the longest time, I thought titanium was like super rare because I could not find bauxite anywhere. Turns out you have to do it in specific biomes. And someone said it wasn't. Turns out it was. And now I have tons of bauxite and titanium and aluminium. I even got some pulverized shiny dust from ferrous, or lots of rubies. I was collecting them for the chrome, and as you can see, I have plenty of chrome. I also need a whole bunch of emeralds. That's going to be very difficult to get. Quicksilver and silver wood leaves and logs. Um, Knowledge fragments. This is essentially for when I want to start on Thaumcraft, which is the next big thing I want to do after I get the matter fabricator up and running. Um, and again, a whole bunch of diamonds. A lot of these I need to give back to the community. This is definitely more than I've taken, but you know, they've earned it. So, community. Here we have just a bunch of the tools that I've been using: lat pack, tree taps, wrench, jetpack, rock cutter. Apparently, rock cutter, it didn't seem to be working on the iridium ore. I was too scared to see whether or not it would work, but it was going very slow. So I don't think it works on iridium, which sucks because like the idea behind having a rock cutter in your inventory is that you can basically take whatever you want from it. Um, or you don't have to worry about your silk touch pick running out. This is essentially the star attraction of the rock cutter. But if the rock cutter can't cut iridium, then you're essentially wasting your inventory spot. Because on the off chance that you do run into some iridium, what can you do now? It's taken. The spot is taken. You can't use it. It sucks. I don't know why I'm complaining so much about this. Silicon plates, carbon plates, advanced alloys. These things I use to make awesome stuff like solar panels. I accidentally made an extra thing of nano suit body armor because I died. Oh yes, I was in the Nether collecting a certain substance that I'm addicted to. Cherry sapling, definitely not that. And I lagged, and apparently I logged off, logged back on. I was dead, and a ghast was pounding away at my corpse. That sounds bad. That sounds terrible. Anywho, I basically destroyed everything I had on me, which was my advanced drill, my lat pack. I think I even lost a wrench. I don't know why I had my wrench on me, but I lost all that stuff, a full set of nano. And the thing is, that was back before I knew how to get titanium. Oh, so that made me super sad. Anywho, here's our new setup. We have our blast furnace over here, our coke oven over here. I don't know what creosote oil is for. I don't know what happens when this fills up, but basically we really only want the coke. I don't know what they do with the oil. I really don't. Maybe I'll figure it out. So I have storage up here for all sorts of useful blocks. Some haven't been used yet. But anyway, here's the line. We have an extractor, a rolling machine, a compressor, a macerator, an electric furnace. They all have transformer upgrades and an appropriate number of overclocker upgrades for them. And we also have this glorious, ooh, glorious little setup here, which I might have to refine because we're seemingly running low on room. We also have our industrial electrolyzer and an industrial centrifuge. Seems like Nvidia's after silicon. Maybe he wants some of mine. Need silicon? I'll just give him my plates. There you go, buddy. He's probably gonna, do exactly what I was gonna do and just make a whole bunch of, Ooh. Zisto's asking if the dragon is dead. That's... I hope Anders didn't kill the dragon. He already killed the frickin' pixie thing. So yeah, Nvidia can go make his solar panels with those. So here's how it works behind the scenes. Oh, I have a lovely system back here. Did this all by myself. Main power is down here. We'll talk about that later. It feeds up to this intermediate MFE, which then passes power out to all these different machines. The electrolyzer has its own MFE underneath it, and this guy has the bat box. Here's what happens. We have redstone engines pumping things out of whatever they came in from. They will pump them up here. This is a one-directional tube that passes things all the way down here. We have here some stopgap things and mixed metal ingots. This essentially guarantees that any mixed metal ingots you make here get pushed up here and then pushed into the compressor for them to be made into alloys. I did that, just to speed that up. The alloys will then pop out here and then go back through the system as such. When you macerate something, it comes up there, over here, to this chamber. And this has been kind of crazy. The black is straight down, and the blue is this way, which also pretty much is the same as black. It's just another layer to it. Basically, this is anything that we don't want to be put in a furnace, from forcium, uranium, rubber, all sorts of dusts, redstone, the alloy in the plate, all sorts of good stuff. And the cracked sand prevents things from going backwards. Eventually, everything makes its way through here and into the diamond chest. Right now, there's nothing hooking up these two guys, but that might change in the future. Additionally, at some point, I would like to switch from an MFE to MFSU underneath each one of these, so I can run each one at maximum power with full upgrades and everything, and not have anything, we have this problem where they work fine on their own. Like, we could have this with two more overclockers in it, and it would work fine on its own, but if it's running at the same time as the macerator, not enough power gets to it. The solution to that is to have a power source directly underneath it, that it itself gets replaced. That way you can buffer the power into it. Obviously, it won't work indefinitely. Eventually, if you keep it running long enough, it will, run out of energy and start, breaking down as it normally does. Like this thing drains and it stops going as fast. Also, the only danger with that is these transformer upgrades. If I were to click this with my left mouse, it would blow up the machine. Yeah, it's that fragile because there's power running to it that's a lot higher of a voltage than these things can take. I do not like that. I don't like how it takes one left click of a mouse to blow up this entire line. And, well, it wouldn't blow up the entire line. It would just take out, this hugely important piece of it. I have a warning sign placed, but someone's going to make the mistake and do it. Also, I have an additional spot here. I don't know what's going here. Maybe a recycler? I really haven't decided yet, but also this MFE is going to move. The line's going to be put under there. That way we can, get an MFA, one of these things underneath each one. So we're finally gaining power. That's good. We were pretty much drained for the longest time. Um, oh, so I dug out this area underneath my base. This is going to be the main reactor chamber, I guess. This is going to be the main spot where we store power. I mean, eventually where this little L bend is. In this case, it's a J bend. Here, let me fix that. Now it's an L bend. Where this little L bend is, we're actually going to put the single, like, most powerful storage unit right there. I forget what it's called. I think it's like an interdimensional storage unit. That might be exactly what it's called. We're going to put that there. Oh, yeah, solar panels on the roof. Do I have a jetpack on me? I do not have a jetpack on me. Um, I have 14 of my 16 solar panels on the roof at the moment. I plan on making a lot more to power things up until I get, a sufficient amount of iridium to start making my matter fabricators. Get that thing going. I think I'm just, gonna just keep pouring all my energy into matter fabrication until I have enough to make multiple matter fabricators, and it's an exponential growth sort of thing. Eventually, it's gonna get to the point where it's like, okay, I can't produce scrap fast enough because I think scrap's required. So yeah. Anyway, here are my solar panels. I'm also gonna have a row on top of here. This is all feeding down. This is the downward thing that goes to that MFSU, which comes back up to these two transformers and then over to the MFEs there, and there. I have four MFEs. So that's that. This is my current power. It's 100% solar, so whenever it rains, and on the Mindcrack server, it does rain. Whenever it rains, it drains my power. Ooh, my nano boots are done. So that's that. Now we have the manner of how I cleared all that out. As you can see, I have two pieces of glass down there, and there's my other two solar panels. Let's go see what they're powering. Oh, what's that orange thing? It's a quarry! This thing's been running for 3 days now. It's super slow compared to Good's turtles. I don't think I'll ever be able to compete with them. But, it's doing its job, and it's doing it well. Slowly and steadily. So let me show you guys the setup I have. This took me a while to get right. Two solar panels connect to this bat box, which is being drained. I kind of expected that to be at full power and sort of like oscillating between full power and almost died. Between full power and whatever. That is powering this electrical engine with a heat vent, which is powering the quarry itself. The quarry pumps items on its own, thankfully, into this little diamond gate. Gravel goes down there to this barrel, and everything else, no, not everything else, cobblestone, dirt, all the zirconium, and the nicolite. All this gets pumped into this gold chest, which then gets pumped into the hopper. From there, it goes into this lovely recycler, which has been running for several days now. Well, actually, before I had this set up, I was pumping them into barrels, but I never did get around to getting those into the recycler. From there, the recycler pumps things out into this scrap heap. I currently have 3,000 pieces of scrap, which is amazing. I don't know what that could translate to in terms of randomness into diamond, but let's find out. Diamond scrap box, 0.11%. So, a scrap box probably takes 9 scrap. So 3,000 divided by 9 is a number. It's probably a big number. It's probably something along the lines of, let's see, 3 point something times 10 to this. I can't do math while on camera. The the fear of getting it wrong is freezing my brain. But anywho, that's you know what? I'm just gonna turn off the camera. There we go. Turn off the camera, and then do math, and then I'll come back with a number. Hey guys, I'm back, and here comes the cop out. I did the math. I was on the right track. It did start with a 3. Turns out it was exactly 333. So I can make 333 scrap boxes. 0.11% is, oh wait, 0.11%. I did not do that math right. 33 times 0.0011? Is that how it works? So that's a third of a diamond, which is not a lot. So I actually plan on using all of that scrap for the matter, which I believe is a requirement. Oh, as if you're wondering why all this orange stuff is missing, frickin' Pyro came down here. Like I pretty much warned everyone on the servers, like, hey, don't come down here. This quarry thing. This was back when it was like up to this high. I'm like, this quarry thing's awfully close to a very dark area. I don't want creepers blowing up my precious stuff. So what does Pyro do? He comes right down here, skeleton shoots at him, misses, hits a creeper, boom. This close to destroying my quarry after being explicitly told not to come down here. I just want to punch him in the face. He's also been doing this thing where, like, I'm trying to access a chest and he'll get right in front of me, and I click on him instead of the chest, and I actually do punch him when that happens. But anywho, that is what's been going on. I did it all off camera so that when I, come back to this and show you guys how it works, I don't seem so stupid because I made a lot of mistakes doing this. I think it's the camera. The camera makes me dumb. That has to be it. I mean, a lot of things make me dumb, but the camera probably takes the cake. So yeah, that is the beginnings of the power station. Hopefully, in the near future, I would like to, get the matter fabrication starting to work. I eventually want to make several things. First, I want to make a nuclear reactor. Nuclear. I've said it like that so many times in jest that I've started saying it in for real, in real life, which is a place I go sometimes, not very often. So, if you guys hear me say nuclear, it's just make fun of me because I deserve it. Oh, I set up this quicksand trap. For any of you guys that don't know, quicksand is freaking evil. Get out! Get out! Get out! And I'm hoping to kill someone with it. Someone who doesn't know what's going on here. Basically, you just mine it, which is weird. I thought I was going to have to use a bucket on it. Oh yeah, so, future. Matter fabrication factory, nuclear power plant. That's going to be very deep underground. I also want to make a diamond factory, which the only thing you'll need to put into that is, what are they called? Brain fart. Gravel, yeah. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to stand in a certain spot. That's going to be above a blaze spawner. Oh, I forgot to mention, we have soul shards. Soul shards is a mod that allows you to kill mobs and put their souls in a rock, which is really cool. I do it in real life sometimes. People aren't happy about their pets disappearing because of that, but they're in a better place, specifically a soul shard. So what happens is you have this soul shard. It needs to be on your hotbar. When you kill something, it keeps track of that. So far, I have killed 52 creepers with this thing, mostly using my nano saber. I don't know if it works with your bow or not. I really haven't even tried. Anyhow, it's been on my hot bar when I've made the kill for 52 creepers. Eventually, when this gets to 800 kills, I'm going to be able to make a creeper spawner. There's a higher tier at 1,000 kills, but it'll probably be easier to, get the 100. It might not be. This is really only 2 nights of me spending killing creepers, so I really need to just do that like a couple more times. 18? And I'll be pretty close. I don't know, I just threw that number out there. It's probably really close to being right, though. I also have one for an Enderman, but that would take forever. You need to be in the end for that. Which actually, that wouldn't take too long. Ooh. So yeah, that'll be a good way to make an ender. Let's see, on trees. Still got my teak and balsa, cherry, my autumn saplings, which people are not replacing. If you're gonna take these things, replace them. People using it over here. We got plenty though, and I know where all this stuff is. So yeah, diamond factory. Basically, just the blaze rods get macerated and turned into coal powder, which gets combined with flint and then compressed, and then combined with obsidian, which I think you can also make an obsidian factory. So I basically have to make a blaze farm factory, an obsidian factory, and combine those two with a gravel macerator, and I have myself a diamond factory. That is going to be a very complicated piece of machinery, but it's one I'm really looking forward to trying. Also, I think there's a way to get items that exist in the world, like free entity items, and to put them in pipes and whatnot. I don't know what it's called, but if that's not possible, it's going to be a bit less an automatic farm. Ha ha. Oh, poor dude. Oh, is he walling it? I think he's making a wall of sheer cobble. That is impressive, my friend. He's probably too busy concentrating on getting his stuff back. Or not. Oh, that's pretty cool. He found a piece of iridium doing that. What's this? Oh, this thing. Should probably mention, I plan on having a MFSU here and then a charge mat right here. So you can just take all of your stuff, throw it in here, get it charged up, and take it back, and then just get on your way. Actually, I don't know if an MFSU can charge a charger mat. I'm not. Whatever I can get away with charging the charger mat. That's what I'll put there, and it'll be awesome. People will love it. So yeah, that is my plan. Come on, it's it. All right, let's. Whoa, that's not. That's not maceratable. 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 That is immaceratable. Ooh, I like that word. That is a word now. If I'm the guy who coined that, then that is a word I can actually be proud of coining. Immaceratable. Oh, that sounds like a freaking Jeopardy word right there. This piece of generator is immaceratable. I love that word. What is this? What is this? This is an off-center chest that I did not put there. Anywho, that's going to be it for today's episode. Stay tuned as this tower goes upward and onward. And I found what I think I'm going to call this place the Glowstone Company, providing power to Spawn Village since 2012. Good times. See you next time, everyone. Oh, one final thing. I wanted to do this on camera. I want to use the industrial grinder, and this should take only like 5 seconds, to turn this iridium ore into a water into a water cell. Turn my iridium ore, which isn't over here. Yeah, it's right here. Ta-da! Place this here. Add a water cell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should get myself 2 iridium ores. Nice. A tiny pile of platinum dust. And an empty cell. Lovely. That's beautiful. Is the rolling machine going into my personal... Oh, that's nice. Nope. Make iron block. That's probably what he made. Oh, good. That needs to be switched off. So, anywho, yeah, got myself iridium and a little bit of platinum, which I'm really looking forward to using. Making platinum. I don't know, actually, what can you do with platinum? I think you can make more iridium out of it. Platinum dust. What is this? Industrial grinder, platinum. Wait, this is different. Oh, God. I have plenty of mercury. Why didn't anyone tell me? Sheldonite ore should get me platinum and iridium. Ooh, I can't wait to get to the end. Can use fusion reactor to get wolfram and beryllium. Where do you get beryllium? Ender pearls and emerald dust. Ooh, that looks interesting. So yeah, that's gonna be it. This time for real. Bye.